slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be watching season 3 of The Bear, episode 8 through 10. I want to go ahead and wrap up this season, that way we can have one show completed on this channel, and then I'll be wrapping up Interview with the Vampire. So last episode was called Seafolds, and so that episode was we saw a little bit of Sydney kind of going back and forth with whether or not she wants to sign the contract or if she wants to join the other team, and how to approach that conversation with Carmy. Marcus has kind of delved into his desserts, and then it looks like he's going to create a dish that's kind of inspired by his mom, and so hopefully we get to see that, because we have not seen a lot of dishes come out as far as desserts, and so I would love to kind of see some of the work that Marcus has been putting into it, and not just snippets of his cooking or him drawing or taking things out of a scrapbook. Like, I actually want to see him presenting his desserts, so I really want to see that. We saw that Sugar Waterbrook, she is currently in labor, and so the title of this episode is Ice Chips, and is the description is that she received support from an unlikely person, and I believe that's going to be her mom, just for the simple fact that Pete is out of town and everyone else is at the restaurant. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like, they put their phones in the locker, so nobody's really going to be answering that phone unless she calls like the main phone, as if like she's doing a reservation or something. So she may end up having to call her mom, which I know she probably does not want to do, but I feel like that's gonna happen. I would love to see the whole situation between Carm and Claire get resolved, just because it just got Carm in like this funky mood, and is not pleasant to see, and hopefully they go ahead and resolve that, whether they let them get back together or he moves on, whatever it may be. I just hope they bring that to a close, because that's becoming exhausting. What else? You have Richie, who's still trying to find his purpose, and also dealing with the fact that he may not have his family together again because his ex is now about to get remarried. And so he's been kind of dealing with that. But I think so far that's the only thing. I think that's it. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into episode 8, which is Ice Chips. And again, this one looks very focused on very, very sugar focused. And so let's go ahead and get into it.
Call Pete.
Oh, yeah. Already off to a rough start.
Call Sydney.
Calling Sydney.
Your call has been forwarded to an
She's
automated
freaking out.
voice
She's
message
freaking out.
system.
I would too, though.
Carmy.
I really
Calling
would.
Carmy.
Your call has
What
been
the
forwarded
fuck,
to
Carmy?
an
You never
automated
answer your goddamn phone.
Carmy will be the last person that I
Calling
call.
Marcus.
Damn, she's trying to call everybody but her mama.
Claire.
Calling the bear.
No. Oh, hug. Please, please, please.
You need to get out of that traffic, and you need to call your mama or call the main store. Or try calling the main store again. There you go. Take a deep breath. You know who you got to call. Go and call your mama.
Call Mom.
Calling mom.
Yeah, she did not want to do that. I know she hot in the damn shirt too. That fabric is not comfortable.
Honey, hon, I'm right here. Hon. No. Stop. No. This is so.
Oh, she's so happy to be there. Look at her.
I'm begging you.
Sweetheart, you must breathe. Oh, I am slow. I am slow. You must breathe.
I'm breathing.
How far
Thank
the
you. I'm
contractions?
breathing. I don't know.
Breathe.
Please chill. I'm
He.
fucking breathing. Mom,
No,
I'm
breathe.
breathing.
She gonna have that damn baby in the parking lot playing with her. I already told her, you don't shut the hell up. Like, just shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, Natalie, do you have a birth plan?
Yeah, natural. And I would prefer to avoid an enema or excessive shaving of pubic hair. Mom.
Oh my God. She's probably not used to that. They probably didn't do all that when she was giving birth. And so a lot has changed too around the options that women have.
Oh, no epidural.
No,
Natalie.
You gonna give me all that. Ain't no way in hell. I would never in my life do a natural birth. Ever.
Are you?
You couldn't pay me.
why not see if I can withstand the pain? I don't know what it's gonna be.
Well, I know.
I can't even deal with normal cramps.
Do you? Is
Yeah,
that right?
Yeah, I have done it
No, thank
3
you.
times.
Yeah, I haven't only been listening to you talk about it
Put
for
me
the
to
past
sleep
4
and just
fucking
wake me
hours.
up when it's done.
Sweet.
They're cute. They're young.
Okay, can you stop that?
Well, no.
What, you don't... thank you. That's very helpful. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
I love seeing them get along. Because that last season with that Christmas or Thanksgiving flashback with the dinner and how she treated Sugar, I was just like, she must not be the child you wanted.
I just don't want to be numb. Is that so bad?
Honey, you know what? Natalie, you do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, as someone who's been around the block, this particular block hurts like a motherfucking son of a bitch.
I don't think you have to
sometimes
take
lead
the
to
full
C-section,
dose
so
of
I
the
don't-
epidural, don't you? I thought they can give you like a little bit to where you still have some control, not just fully numb.
If it does get bad, and I do decide that I'm gonna tell them that I.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
get
better
that
decide
epidural.
early because once you
Yeah, whatever you want.
get too far or once you start pushing, they can't give it to you. So she gonna be up shit's creek without a paddle.
Honey, you don't have to keep staring at it. Baby's fine, really. Baby's fine.
I wonder if this episode just gonna be just them two. Cause that would be nice. Like, what part of this is beautiful? Like the aftermath? Because the damn show like this part.
Slow it down. Slow it. It's working. There you go. 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 See it work.
She getting on her damn nerves, but I'm sure she's glad that she's there. Cause I know when I'm not feeling good or even the slightest little bit of pain, I know I want my mama or my grandmama. So I couldn't imagine the women who have to do this by themselves. Like this would be. This is just not the one thing you want to do alone.
You didn't tell me about the baby. And I think I understand why. But do I understand?
I want to hear the rest of the story.
I was walking. Yes, I was walking. I didn't know what else to do. I walked in and I literally shouted. It was like, hello, drugs. Hello, please. Hello, please. Give me drugs. Give me the drugs. Said,
That would definitely be my response. Like, give me every drug known to man. Like,
somehow, I guess he
no.
had gotten sort of twisted
That's not a
up
level of
inside
pain I
there,
wanna
right up
experience.
until the last minute, literally to the last second. It was kind of like he wanted to stay in there.
I feel really bad for Dawn because the greatest loss to a parent is losing a kid, and my understanding both the husband and Mikey is gone because I think the guy in the Thanksgiving flashback was like stepdad or something. I'm not really sure, but unless they have separate, like different dads, but it seemed like they all have the same dad.
Your father was there for that one. I wish he hadn't been. No, seriously. We were fighting the entire time, and the hospital was a fucking mess. It was as if every person in the world decided to have labor at that exact second. And he kept asking for a sedative.
Dad?
Like he was about to give birth. Like he was asking
I
for a
heard in
sedative.
some
And he
states
was
men
panicking
can
and he
receive
freaked
some
me
type
the
of
fuck out.
huffing gas or whatever. I think they have different different things they can give you to like calm them down
so
as
hard.
well.
And
Shit.
look. You can do it. Slow it down.
I hate seeing Sugar like this because she's so sweet and she's so caring and protective of everybody else.
Please rub my back.
See, it works.
He.
You know what? Have your dad's ass. I'm feeling your ass.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
just like
He's serious.
What the fuck are you talking about?
She is stressing Sugar the hell
Call
out.
Pete again, please.
Girl does not want to hear that she has her dad's ass while she's in the middle of
Yeah, I get you anything like a snack, something to eat. What would be good?
Sorry, I'm just still fucking reeling over having dad's ass. What do you like?
Do you know what I fucking loved?
What?
Ice chips. Ooh.
Okay.
Can I get you some?
Yeah, please get me some. Thank
I
you.
will. I'm gonna go get it.
It's a good thing that you
let me go
won't
get
get riled up. Which I've also heard about giving pregnant. I don't know if you're supposed to be giving pregnant women ice chips because I thought eating ice lowers your iron, but
Jesus.
in that moment, I think we can let it slide.
Slow down.
No.
See, that's another thing. Okay, you either gonna do pain or nausea. You can't do both. And I don't like throwing up, so that's a no for me.
You can just let it dissolve in your mouth. Oh, that's
Ooh, especially you get like that Sonic ice, that crushed ice.
There's
Oh,
just that good
ice.
ice, too.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Levin.
Hi, I'm Natalie. This
Hi,
is my mom.
Okay, let's see how we're doing. Everything looks great, but you're only 5-6 centimeters dilated.
Okay.
How many centimeters you supposed to be dilated?
So
10? I don't know.
now what?
He's not giving a lot of fucking information. Like, tell her how many centimeters she's supposed to be dilated so she know how far she has left to go. And
We could try oxytocin or Pitocin.
okay, explain the fucking difference between both of those medications. Like, what?
If
Like,
you were
what
to
is
guess
that?
how much
know what
longer you think
oxytocin
the whole...
is.
Okay, yes, I'm coming. Nurse Cho, we have a baby down in room 2. We're opening the OR for a possible crash. Please assist.
They both looking like, no. Gonna get that epidural and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm.
What did you think I wasn't saying before?
That you didn't want me around. Am I right?
I just didn't want all the stuff you bring with you.
That's fair. Like I said, I would like to know more about their family and what Donna has been through because I want to understand her a little bit more. I don't want to just judge her so harshly because, I mean, outside of being a wife and a mother, she was her own person before all of that. And there's no telling what she has been through. And so, and like I said, she's lost her husband. She lost one of her kids. And so I would love to know what's really going on with Donna.
Like I was scared.
I scared you.
Yeah, you scared me too. You drove a fucking car through the living room. You know, tell him what else she's done before that, so.
I'm sorry.
They needed this. I think they really needed this moment to kind of start the healing process. They're not gonna be able to fix everything in this
Everybody's mad at me all the time.
this one moment, but they definitely needed this.
I ask people if they're all right way too much. If someone feels sick, I start to feel sick. I feel alone.
I take on people's problems way too much, and then it just multiplies times 100.
Like, I'm in trouble.
And I always say I'm sorry. I don't know why. It can be the smallest thing. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I feel like Pete's just telling you these are the things that I think about.
Okay,
a
but
lot,
that's
Mom.
irrational.
No.
It's irrational.
Okay, but it's exhausting too.
And then she's the only girl too. There's no telling the amount of stress that got put on her. It's even worse when you're the oldest and you're a girl. It's just like absolute hell. Because like I said, I didn't think she even liked Sugar, because even at the Thanksgiving dinner, like even when she would ask, you know, Carmy or Mikey could ask if she was okay, and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm fine." But the moment Sugar does it, it's like she flew off the handle. So just like, what is it? What is your issue in particular with Sugar? Like, is it jealousy, or is it, do you envy her, or did you just not want her at all? As you know, maybe that wasn't the baby she wanted to have. Maybe she wanted to have her 2 boys and was done with it. So it's nice to see a little bit more about, you know, their family dynamic and how both of them feel.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. Come
on.
on.
Come on. Ooh. Eee.
I just don't see how some women be like, "Oh, I was in labor for 14 hours." Ain't no fucking way. There's no damn way I'll be in labor for. You got me at 4 hours at the most. After that, you gonna have to put me to sleep and just let my body naturally just deliver this baby, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting in no damn labor for 16 hours, almost a full 24 hours. No.
Tell me about me.
What do you mean?
Like delivery.
Excited. Because I was going to get to go to bed like at 8 o'clock. You know, I was like, and I remember I climbed into bed. And I know
That's usually when some shit happens, when you get in your best sleep.
Yeah.
But things are like super detailed. And there was a fish tank.
A fish tank?
Big fish tank in the middle of the city. It was this giant fish tank, and I was the only one looking at it.
Don't people typically dream about fish when they like suspect somebody close to them is pregnant?
All of a sudden, I noticed that the glass started to come apart like it was going to split. But I wasn't worried. You know, it wasn't bad, because I knew that more people were going to get to see these beautiful fish. You're beautiful.
Oh, I really love this. I'm so glad that they had this moment. They really needed this. Because she's been stressed out her entire pregnancy. This scene is really well acted between the two of them. It's so much that's said when they're not speaking. And it just, I think that alone speaks to how good of an actor both of them are.
Hold, please.
Yeah, what was the song? I really want to know what the song was.
Hold, please. Hold on. Hold on. Hold, no, I know how to drive. Okay, just hold on. Honey.
Hi.
Oh, is that Pete?
Oh my God.
Pizza, he made it. I'm so glad he didn't miss the
Yes. I'm okay. I'm good.
miss the
I'm
delivery.
Oh, baby.
No, don't leave, Donna.
how
Well, I
was
guess you want
it?
to give them space, but don't
I won.
leave.
Yay! That's amazing.
Oh my God.
That was episode 8, Ice Chips. I really, really enjoyed that episode. I'm glad that Sugar got her own episode, which has kind of been the theme this season. Everybody's kind of been getting their own little episode. I am so glad they brought back Donna and they allowed those two to be able to kind of get some things off their chest and start their healing process because it was very much needed. Um, we've seen this entire season that Sugar has kind of been concerned about how her relationship with her mom will affect her or impact the way that, she is a mother to her child. And then just kind of nervous about making sure that she doesn't repeat some of um those same mistakes or habits that her mom made, and making sure that she doesn't make her daughter feel the same way that she's felt with Donna. And she said that, she's always put her mom first, and she's always been kind of scared of her and tiptoed around her, but also desperately wanted her approval. And so, and I think Donna probably didn't mean for that to happen, but it did. And so I'm glad that she wasn't dismissive and, argumentative about, oh, I didn't mean to do this. It just, just listen to Sugar, hear what she's saying, apologize, and then, you know, decide, make some decision and make lay down some next steps about how to continue to improve on their relationship, especially if she wants to have a relationship with her granddaughter. And so, really enjoyed this episode. Carmy and his mom are definitely gonna have to have their one-on-one moment, because I feel bad that she would never get this with Mikey. She would never be able to sit down with Mikey and be like, "What's going on? What it was? Is there anything I did that caused you to feel this way now?" Like, she would never get that with Mikey. So I think it's important that she gets it with both Sugar and Carmy. And so, hopefully, we get that before the season ends, along with some closure on a few other things like him and Claire. And um, is Sydney gonna stay at the restaurant? Uh, check back in with Marcus, see how he's doing, because grief doesn't have one look to it, and so it can people grieve in different ways, and so just want to make sure he's okay, because people can say one thing and be going through a complete different um set of emotions. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and we're going to go ahead and jump into episode 9, which is called Apologies. And I'm wondering if this is an apology between. There can be an apology between a few people. It can be Carm and Claire, um, Carm and cousin, because they have been at it this whole freaking season. At least last season and season 1, they have their moments, but then they'll also have moments where they knew how to sit down and actually communicate with each other. Now it's just like they're just not hearing each other at all. So it could be between him and cousin. Um, it could be between cousin and his ex-wife. Because she did, she did say some things around their daughter that got back to him about him being alone. And so I wonder if that's gonna come back up. Uh, who else can get an apology? Carm and his mom. Maybe she give an apology to him. Um, seems like a long shot, but he could potentially get an apology from um the guy that he used to train under, his instructor, the one that was a dick. Maybe he could possibly apologize. I don't know. He worked at that last restaurant, so I wonder, like, will he be at the closing, like the final dinner that they're having for that restaurant? I feel like he's a part of that team, so I wonder, will he be there, and will Carmy get an apology to him? Because if we remember, on their opening night, Carmy freaked out. I can't tell for sure if he actually saw this guy or he saw a guy that looked like that guy, and that's why he panicked. And and then he's also worried about his mom too. So that's when he went into the cooler and he got locked in there. So I'm wondering if that's going to become full circle, because Carmi's all of his actions in this season has been a result of what happened that night. So I wonder, is he gonna come face to face with this guy, and maybe this guy is not as bad as he seemed. Maybe he's just that way because he wanted to push Carmy, and he finally gets an apology. So I wonder what's going to happen with this episode. So let's go ahead and get into episode 9.
I'm so tired. This sucks. This does suck.
Yeah, well, if we did it when it was scheduled, like suggested in the non-negotiables, it wouldn't be this
I
bad.
swear we do, though. We do it. Carm, Neil, all we do is break down boxes. Boxes come in, we break them down, boxes.
Yeah, but then a shipment comes in, we have to do it again.
Breaking
right?
down
This is
boxes
a
was so
haunt,
not a
fucking
fucking
irritating. And I worked at a department store called Fred's, and because I was under 18, I couldn't have a box cutter. And so I had to literally break the boxes down by hand. Like, I had to actually try to peel the tape and break it because I couldn't have a box cutter. I'm like, I'm 16. What do you mean I can't have a box cutter? Neil and Fax are...
Maybe she's haunting you.
They are very much needed on this show. Like, I enjoy seeing the two of them. They both crazy as hell.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you because an opportunity came up and it's exciting. It died fast. Fuck.
This is literally me in every social interaction I have to have. I overthink it. I always say working in the back of the house is not for the weak.
Fire again, guys. The cook's off all fucking night tonight. Let's fucking go. You guys are fucking killing me. Still waiting on Angelotti.
And you have to leave whatever you're dealing with outside because
Still
if you
waiting
come
on
in
Angelotti and Wagyu.
with
Please,
your personal
let's
issues and
fucking
you have to
go.
listen
Let's fucking
to that type of
Please, let's fucking go.
talking.
Sid, please. Marcus, waiting on 23. Waiting on Angelotti.
Carmy is making everybody
Waiting on
miserable.
Wagyu. Marcus, speak.
Fire, Chef.
Fire faster, please. We are behind. Faster. Faster.
Fire 21, server drop.
It's the third fucking time in 2 weeks.
What the fuck do you want me to do then?
Teach
Why did
people
you
how to fucking walk. Teach people how to fucking walk.
cook faster?
No, that will give anybody anxiety. They ass all got anxiety and ulcers. That's why they right there chugging Pepto like it's a fucking shot of tequila. I'm just like, y'all need to get it together. Like, this is... So can they literally hear them yelling in between that little space? Like, come on now, y'all can't be arguing. I hope they're not arguing through there. The way this shot is just so... Like, I love the way they shoot this show. Yeah, he's not okay. Everybody's picking up on it. Like, it's normal for Carm to be a pain in the ass. They're all a pain in the ass to each other, but this is at a different level. They have to be kind on themselves because there's a lot that they're having to get used to that they didn't do with the beef. You know, they weren't worried about birthdays and what wine best pairs with this dessert. I mean, it was a fucking beef sandwich and you got and maybe some spaghetti and a few other things they had on the menu, but other than that, they weren't doing all that.
Expo's killing us.
I could trade again.
Then I'd have to cover your station.
Okay, then I'd cover yours.
Sydney, just go ahead and have this conversation with him because at this point, it's only gonna make it worse especially if he finds out from the other guy. It's been off for a while.
Been off.
Yeah, it's been off for a minute.
It's hard to keep up with you sometimes.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this longer.
I don't think that's what she
I
meant.
didn't mean on a skill level.
Yeah.
There's something I want to run by you.
Okay.
It can wait.
I hate
You
that.
sure?
When somebody
Yeah, I'm tired.
starts
We're
to
both
bring up
tired.
something and
I'm
they're
right
like, never
here.
mind. Like, now my anxiety is up. What do you want? Go ahead and say it.
I don't want it to be so hard to keep up with me.
Okay.
And what's the next steps? How do we ensure that? Like,
Got it. Great.
he has some
Okay,
really
thank you.
blue ass eyes. I don't think I've ever seen somebody with eyes this blue.
Then good night.
Good night.
Who is he about to call Claire? Dude, just if you don't want to call her, just text her. Just, hey, I'm sorry. Or hey, can we talk? Like, just like start the conversation. Like, it shouldn't be.
I'm sorry.
See, you just said it. Hell, send it as a voice note if you don't want to actually like talk to her directly right now. Just tell him. Just say, hey, this is what the other people are offering me. And if he says, you know, we could do better, then I would stay there. If Carmy flies off the hinges and gets belligerent, you know what, I'll go to the other place then. Either way, you will have an answer. I guess for me, financial stability is really important. So I could not just be up in the air about, oh, am I gonna stay here? Is this restaurant gonna last? Is it like, if she doesn't feel like the bear is gonna make it, then leave. She doesn't owe anything to Carmy and them. That's why I didn't understand why she was a part of the whole negotiation around the loan anyway. Let that be family stuff. You are just an employee like Marcus and the rest of them. Like, and I think this just goes back to the fact that Sydney is a very impulsive person, and sometimes she needs to stop and like slow down and really take into account of what she's doing before she actually, or what she's about to do before she acts on it. Because now look at you. Now you taking on this new apartment, and you don't even know if you want to continue working at the place that you're currently working. Like, that's something you want to secure first before getting an apartment. That's just my take on it. And then if you have concerns about it, sit down and talk to them about it. Just say, hey, this is what I'm seeing in the contract. This is what I got questions about. How long would I have to go without a salary? Like, those are the type of questions that should have been asked a long time ago. It's like, you too deep in it now.
Any idea when this fucking review's coming?
No. Haven't really been thinking about it. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Like it all.
Yeah, no, me neither. You been thinking about it?
A lot.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be a good review.
How you know?
I don't.
Bear, listen, you know, I've been trying to nurture this thing. I have.
I know.
Yeah.
But if we get killed,
He's basically saying if it don't work out, he got to pull the plug
I
on.
gotta not get killed. Okay?
All right, so what are you telling me?
I'm telling you that if we get a bad review, I gotta cut the fucking string.
I mean, like I've been saying with this whole thing, he's a loan shark, and usually a loan shark has somebody else that they owe to. So if he's not getting his money's worth out of this whole thing, he has to pull the plug on it. And I feel like maybe Uncle could be like, it seems like he's in a tight place, because I was telling my friend who also watched this show, we see Uncle a lot more than we ever did in seasons 1 and 2. It's like it's almost like he's there every day. Like he has an office. And I just don't remember him being that involved seasons 1 and 2.
More.
And so I feel like maybe
Want more?
No, it's your
he's
mom,
stuck in
Mike,
between a
fucking
rock and a
crazy
hard
shit.
place. And like he said, I mean,
What could you have done?
he can't not be okay. Not in this economy. Like, no,
I've
folks
tried.
need their money.
How'd it go?
Fine.
Because you didn't tell him.
I kind of told him.
Yeah, he's definitely made some bad business investments. And the Bears, one of them. I mean, look how much money he's put into it.
When are you going to RSVP?
I did.
No, you.
Why is it important that he comes? I don't understand that. I don't know if I want my ex at my, even if a kid wasn't involved, I don't know if I want my ex at my wedding.
You know, I don't have a lot of family left. You're kind of like,
That ain't got nothing to do with him. I mean, I'm sorry, but that has nothing to do with him.
I don't want to make it weird, but unless it's really
You're making it weird. And I don't know if you know about the conversation with your ex last time. He made it very weird on the when they were on the front step.
Did I tell you that I saw Claire? She told me everything that Carmy said to her was so fucked up.
Fucking cares.
I don't feel like what he said was that
Yeah, I wonder
bad,
where
but
you
then
picked that
again,
up.
she could have heard it completely different. She's the one in the relationship, so I would love to hear. I would love for them to talk and her to explain to Carmen how it may have translated to her. Because I feel like, yeah, it may have sounded bad initially, but if you pay attention to what he's saying,
RSVP,
I don't think
okay?
he's.
Don't be
I
a
don't think he
bitch.
was blaming her. I think he was more so blaming himself not being able to balance the chaotic and the good that's in his life. It's like he thrives most when he's in a chaotic environment, but when things start to calm down and he starts to get peace, he doesn't know how to function in that because he's never had it. I mean, look at his household.
There, we have to be respectful and very quiet.
Absolutely. Hospitals are sacred. The worst day of a person's life can be in a hospital.
Or the best day.
Or the best day.
To be
Oh
relaxed.
fuck!
I'm
Are they
do all
going to
the
go
talking.
talk
I'm
to
also going to do all
Claire?
the talking.
No.
I was joking.
Well,
I did not really
That we're going there and
want
speaking on his
them
behalf.
to
I don't think so.
talk.
I'm his best friend. I know him
to
better
her.
than anybody.
I know he wants
Oh,
to say it, but like he never would, so maybe this good thing.
Just say a couple little things.
Yeah, I think she still loves him.
See, I know that. I know that.
And that's why we're going. That's why we're going.
Dude. Dr. Claire Bear. Do you guys know Dr. Claire?
Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
What?
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Well, I told him downstairs that
This.
I was sick.
Are you sick?
Why the hell is his hair all over his head like that?
What the fuck is he doing
Well, I
here?
didn't leave you. I
You
told
did.
you.
You left me.
I didn't. I was walking down the hallway looking for Dr.
No, you walked ahead of me.
I walked ahead of you. Where did you turn?
Can you not shout in a hospital?
Okay. About it.
Yeah, it was
He told me a
miscommunication.
couple
They
times, like,
actually
how much
may
he does,
save
like,
the
Rachel
relationship
live for him.
between
Like, I've seen him be
Carm and
happy
Claire.
before. Like, he takes care of Carmy, like, you know, Donna, and it's just like, it's just really tough for him. And I think that, like, you could be that person that takes care of him because he would take care of you because you know that he has, like, strong shoulders and he has strong arms. And I think that, like, he could hug you a lot more.
Oh,
That was good.
it's a way. It's so I don't know. They're so childlike sometimes that
You're the peace.
No.
it makes you love them.
No, exactly. Like, you are the peace.
And I like how they both encourage each other, even when it's the most ridiculous situation.
I don't know.
He's just off to the corner like that was good. That was good. Like
It's
neither one of you should be here right now. You were in someone's operating room, so you probably contaminated
so meaningful and so multiple
that whole operation. Oh, look at the baby. She's so tiny. God, she looks like a doll. Oh, text her mama. Carm could have been apologized to Claire. Hell, he could have cooked her lunch and took it up there to her job or something. I don't know. Shit, I mean, do what you do best. And you cook. Like, cook her dish. And he remind me of Anthony from season 2 of Bridgerton. How he just shuts himself off. What is that, Jesus? What is that? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'll pause it really quick. I thought the episode was okay. Not sure why it's called apologies because no one really got an apology. But I mean, besides Fax and Neil kind of apologizing on behalf of Carm, but still, I don't know. This episode was okay. It was alright. Wasn't my favorite. I really love 8. This one is it's okay. I don't know what to say about this episode. We didn't get any closure on anything. Yeah, that was it was alright. Probably my least favorite episode of this season so far. Like I said, nothing really happened. I'm hoping since the next episode is the season finale, we get some closure on some things because I'm not sure how they're gonna do season 4. If they're gonna make us wait next year, because apparently it's already filmed. They had kind of filmed them back to back, so season 4 is already done as far as filming. So not sure when we'll get season 4, but yeah. That's it. I don't have anything for that episode. That was episode 9. That was apologies. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Is there something that I should have spoken on that I maybe glossed over? But like I said, nothing really happened. We saw a little bit of Marcus helping Tina with the dish. We saw Richie having a conversation with his ex. Oh, besides Uncle pretty much not really giving Carmy the full story about how he really needs to just pull the plug on this. I think he's betting on them getting a good review. Maybe he can flip some money somehow that way. I don't really know how he makes his money. Like, does he? I don't know if he does like a number of side hustles to get his money, um, but yeah, he wasn't really truthful with Carm based on what computer said. So we'll see how that all pans out. Hopefully they get a good review. I'm not sure when the review's supposed to take place. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're up to date on these videos as I release them. We'll also be doing some movies as well, just because I feel like those would be a lot easier. It's kind of one and done. As to where a show, I have to like sit through episodes and wait for character development, and it just takes more time. So we'll definitely be doing some more movies. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Feel right. Ride with me if you ride with me. You can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky. Come get high with me. That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right?